Check, check.
బిందు దీన్ని ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ కనెక్ట్ అవ్వు. ఆల్రెడీ 2 పీపుల్ ఉన్నారు.
అయితే హుమా సార్
పక్కకు రా, మీరేమేమో కనిపిస్తుంది అక్కడ.
అమ్మాయి సార్ కనిపిస్తున్నారు.
పక్కకు రా. కనిపిస్తుంది.
Everything is seen.
Thank you, ma'am, and we welcome you, ma'am. The Gita is a boundless ocean of the nectar. It is an immortal celestial fruit of the tree of the Upanishad. He who drinks the nectar of the Gita through purification of the heart and meditation attains immortality, eternal bliss, everlasting peace, and perennial joy. I request the gathering for the mass chanting of 18 slokas representing one chapter and invite Sister Shivani to lead the group. पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणी भगवती अष्टादशाध्यायिनी अम्ब त्वाम् अनुसन्दनामि भगवद्गीते भगवद्वेषिणी भगवद्गीते भगवद्वेषिणी न काङ्क्षे विजयं कृष्णा न च राज्यं सुखानि च किं नो राज्येन गोविन्द किं भोगैर्जीवितेन वा इति अर्जुन विषादयोगो नामः प्रथमोऽध्यायः न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचित् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्यः शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे इति सांख्ययोगो नामः द्वितीयोऽध्यायः यस्मिन्द्रियाणि मनसा नियम्यारभतेऽर्जुन कर्मेन्द्रिये कर्मयोगम् असक्तः स विशिष्यते इति कर्मयोगो नामः तृतीयोऽध्यायः ब्रह्मार्पणं ब्रह्म हविः ब्रह्माग्नौ ब्रह्मणाहुतं ब्रह्मैव तेन गन्तव्यम् ब्रह्म कर्म समाधिना इति कर्मसन्न्यासयोगो नामः चतुर्थोऽध्यायः ब्रह्मण्यादाय कर्माणि सङ्गं त्यक्त्वा करोति यः लिप्यतेन स पापेन पद्मपत्रमिवाम्भसा इति सन्न्यासयोगो नामः पञ्चमोऽध्यायः शनैः शनैरुपरमे सर्वमिदं प्रोतं सूत्रे मणिगणा इव इति ज्ञानविज्ञानयोगो नामः सप्तमोऽध्यायः। ओमित्येकाक्षरं ब्रह्मा व्याहरन् मामनुस्मरन् यः प्रयाति त्यजन् देहं स याति परमां गतिम् इति अक्षरब्रह्मयोगो नामः अष्टमोऽध्यायः। अनन्यश्चिन्तयन्तो मां ये जनाः पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम् इति राजविद्या राजगुह्ययोगो नामः नवमोऽध्यायः। यद्विभूतिमत्सत्त्वं श्रीमदूर्जितमेव वा तत्तदेवावगतत्वं हेतुमसम्भवम् इति विभूतियोगो नामः दशमोऽध्यायः। मत्कर्मकर्म परमो मद्भक्तं सङ्गवर्जितः निर्वैरः सर्वभूतेषु यशमामेति पाण्डव इति विश्वरूपदर्शनयोगो नामः एकादशोऽध्यायः। अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्रः करुण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः समदुःखः सुखक्षमी सन्तुष्टः सततं योगी यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मयर्पिता मनोबुद्धिः यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः इति भक्तियोगो नामः द्वादशोऽध्यायः। क्षेत्रज्ञं चापि मां विद्धि सर्वक्षेत्रेषु भारत क्षेत्रक्षेत्रज्ञयो ज्ञानं यतज्ज्ञानं मतं मम इति क्षेत्रक्षेत्रज्ञविभागयोगो नामः त्रयोदशोऽध्यायः। नान्यं गुणेभ्यः कर्तारं यदा दृष्टानुपश्यति गुणेभ्यश्च परं वेति मद्भावं सोऽधिगच्छति इति गुणत्रयविभागयोगो नामः चतुर्दशोऽध्यायः। निर्माणमोहाजितसङ्गदोषा अध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकामाः द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ता सुखदुःखसङ्गैर्गच्छन्त्यमूढा पदमव्ययं तदा इति पुरुषोत्तमयोगो नामः पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः। यशास्त्रविधिमुत्सृज्य वर्तते कामकारकः न स सिद्धिमवाप्नोति न सुखं न परां गतिम् इति दैवासुरसम्पद्विभागयोगो नामः षोडशोऽध्यायः। सत्त्वानुरूप सर्वस्य श्रद्धा भवति भारत श्रद्धामयोऽयं पुरुषो यो यश्छन्दस एव सः इति श्रद्धात्रयविभागयोगो नामः सप्तदशोऽध्यायः। सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वां सर्वपापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः इति मोक्षसंन्यासयोगो नामः अष्टादशोऽध्यायः। श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु। श्री सत्यसाईश्वरार्पणमस्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Thank you all. My cordial welcome to respected Sri Shankar Joseph Sir, esteemed PhD Guru of our institute, to brief on the topic Role of Bhagavad Gita in Education.
Om Sai Ram. I offer my most humble salutations at the lotus feet of our beloved Lord. Um, Today is a very, very auspicious day. It's a very fortunate moment for me to come here and talk on the Gita, which is very core to my heart. Um, I address my salutations to the dignitaries of the dais, Meera ma'am, Principal ma'am, Rajeshwari ma'am, and Krishnan sir, and our senior manager sir, and all the students and the teachers. This is especially addressed to you students. Okay, so I have a very short time. 10 minutes is nothing. You all know that how the class goes. Now it's not addressed to you. And I would like to say that you are all daughters of Sai. All right. So believe that you are all daughters of Sai. So let's pray to Swami together, all of us, and seek his blessings. So this Gita, like we all know about Bhagavad Gita. So it is a great epic inside Mahabharata. It's a part of Mahabharata, which we all know that Krishna delivered this Gita song, this beautiful song to Arjuna in the middle of the battlefield. So it's like, and the message of the Gita is universal. Okay, and every shloka of this Gita has got some message of it. There are 700 shlokas. And we try to, figure out what is good for the student, how we should be taking the message and behaving ourselves in this. We try to understand this. And all of the Gita is about education only. Let me tell you very clearly. And I have been exposed to this Gita since I was in class 8. So I was in this, I'm trying to understand what it is. But every time, I have to speak about Gita, I'm very nervous. Okay, let me tell you very clearly. Now see, in this picture, what we see is Arjuna is very satisfied. Okay, now this already Krishna has given him some, some talk and then motivated him to study and all. And Arjuna is very sincerely asking, oh Krishna, what is this? What is that? Yes, what should I do? These are all my relatives. Because Arjuna has gone to a very good school, okay? In the school of Dronacharya, along with his all his brothers. All princely children used to go there, and he's very, very well educated. All the Pandavas are very, very well educated. Okay, so they have got some lot of culture and the behavior and everything. Once he sees the elder, he just can't go and start fighting about it. So he has this doubt, this despondency, and he says, Krishna, how should I do it? And Krishna keeps on slowly telling him what should be done, what should not be done. And here you see him, little confident. Confident is not like this is the picture of that. So we all fall into this kind of stage in our life where we have to, accept a lot of very big challenges which are beyond our capacity, and then we have to do it. And many times we give up. So Krishna motivates us not to give up and try to understand the dynamics of all of this. All right. And regarding education, our Lord has given some beautiful quotes. He said, end of education is character, and end of knowledge is love. So we can all claim to, acquire knowledge. Only, once we reach that blissful state and that realized state, okay, then only we have that knowledge. Otherwise, some knowledge we have. Okay, so character is really very, very important. Um, so, let's try to understand what is the current situation in our education system. What is happening in the education system? So, everywhere we see that, there is only information, and we keep on providing the information. So what happens to transformation? We are not worried about it. So, all bookish knowledge, we, somehow mug up our schools and everything, and then write the examination and come out of it, right? That is and we get a degree. So once we have a degree and we say we have so many percentage of marks, we are all qualified as graduates. That's how we go, right? But Swami says that, that is not real education unless we change our character, okay? So we have to be culturally really strong. Not only, just getting this information and doing our job, we need to know how to, take challenges, what's the attitude we should show towards life. That is very, very important, So without transformation, the education is like, you have a house without water supply, or there is no light in the house, and you have a field without water supply, electric wire without power supply, and it's all similar to that, right? And you have a temple without a deity. So what is the use of the temple without a deity? That is the modern education system which we have currently, right? And then what is the reason for this? Why is it so? Alright, let us listen to Swami what he has to say about it. Why is it so? Don't we have energies? Or are we so weak that we only cultivate we are only through 50% of the academics. We are not through fully. So let's listen to Swami what he says.
Do you need energy to watch the TV or go to cinema? It's lot of energy among young men. 3/4 of energy is wasted. But this waste is against the you. It's a big mistake. The power resident in us. We say the diamond is valuable, gold is valuable in the world. But if you inquire clearly, men are more valuable than all the wealth of the world. Men are more valuable than all the wealth of the world. Who buys this diamond? You only buy the diamond. Who purchases gold? So the one that purchases material objects, but we buy it. When there is no purchase, the one who buys, well, there is no develop the faith that you have got all the capacities and potentiality. I have faith that you are greatest of all. కళ్యాణకరమైన నీరు దర్శింప you, that wants you. చెవులు ఉన్నాయి ఈ చెవులు అంటే అప్పుడు నువ్వు ఇవాళ శుద్ధులు తెప్పించున్నాయి కానీ దైవ చరిత్ర వినడానికి ప్రయత్నించలేదు. The ears listen to the gossip, vain talk, but not glory of God. కనుక మన చెవులు ఏ విధంగా ఉండాలి?
So basically, God has given us so many entities. How are we utilizing our, the resources which are given to us by God, like the eyes, ears, and all? The Swami has very nicely said. So the true education, is that which inculcates in us um, noble qualities like truth, devotion, discipline, compassion, and sense of duty. What is the use of this high intelligence if one lacks virtues? Intelligence should be coupled with virtues. So that is what the Bhagavad Gita teaches us, how we should be, using our intelligence, how we should be behaving in this world here. Okay, now in this Kali age, the significance of Gita, we try to understand. Man has become a slave to the senses. So whatever we look for, right? If we work, then we are only worried about the money aspect of it. We are all very, very greedy. So man has become so much selfish nowadays that it's crossing all the limits, beyond limits. It's all beyond limits, right? So in this Kali Yuga, so even when Krishna gave this Bhagavad Gita, much more than that, now the magnitude of sins man is committing, and the concept, whatever it is now, they are saying that corruption is okay. Let us legalize corruption in the government sectors. It has become so bad that Bhagavad Gita, the Swami has to come as an avatar once again and then teach us the same Gita in a different way. So Krishna is, he has given this Bhagavad Gita 5,000, 6,000 years ago. He has told us about all this. So it is still very much, Bhagavad Gita is very much valid for us, and Swami has told us that how does this Gita help us here? Now, at that time, there were 100 kings and 5 kings fighting against each other. 100 bad kings and 5 good kings. And now, in each and every one of us, there is a battle going on between, good and bad. We are so much like we are not able to decide what is right, what is wrong. Even though we have all these faculties with us, we are not able to use them. We are not able to discriminate properly. We are in a very, very bad shape, pathetic shape. We are not able to take decisions. We cannot pause a minute. We just abruptly take decisions. And people are all in a such a pathetic state that we all end up suffering. So the suffering keeps on going. That is the state of this Kali Yuga. How can Gita help us? Right? So in our own self, so we have to see inside us to understand this, right? Yeah. Right. Next one. Yes. Now, Bhagavad Gita actually, it takes us, it's a beautiful synthesis of Karma Yoga, how man should act, okay? And how man should act with dharma and then with devotion, and how he can inculcate devotion and bhakti yoga, how we can merge karma yoga, bhakti yoga, and jnana yoga, and put together and then act. Okay, now what is this karma? Karma is action. What type of action? We are all day in and day out, we are engaged in this action part of it. So what Krishna has said, Karmanye Varikaraste Ma Phaleshu Kadachana. So this shloka, we all know that. So basically, you have the right to do karma, but you don't have the right on the results of the karma, right? There are four important aspects of it. They are given there. So you do the karma, but don't worry about the results. Don't look at the results. So that is one point. And like um, do your duty and be unconcerned of the results. The fruits of your action are not for you to enjoy, right? The fruits of your action are for everybody else. You have to understand that. So you have no right on the fruits of the action. So and you also have to give up the pride of the doership. So you have to give up. You are not the doer. So how we can tell ourselves, how we can understand. So that is a big challenge which Krishna has guided us into this. So if you are able to do this, then everything will be fine. Okay. Now, so if we say we are not going to get the results, why should we do it? So there is a tendency in this Kali Yuga that many of us tend to inaction. So let's not do it. Why should we do it if it is not for me or something like that? So Krishna says inaction is much more dangerous. It's a very big sin. It's worse than death. Okay? So you have to act. So whatever the challenge, whatever it is, you have to act and you have to give up the doership of that. Alright? So that is one of the main things. So very, very carefully how you can accept the challenges and how you can face it, that Krishna guides us how to do it, right? Now, this is not possible without lot of discipline, right? It is like walking on, a very sharp-edged sword. If you fall this side, there is a big ditch. If you fall this side, there is fire, or something like that. So you have to be always on the alert. So, yeah, next. Okay. So how you should be in this state, there's a one small Chinnakatha Swami has told us. I would like to narrate that. So once a king, he was very fond of painting, sculpture and all this. So he announced in his kingdom that whoever makes a very nice painting or some piece of art, he will be awarded. So a lot of people, everybody brought some beautiful paintings and all they brought in this and presented it to the king. So the king, he shortlisted two of them. So one of them was like, it was a beautiful lake, very silent, calm, surrounded by beautiful mountains and lot of flowers. And the reflection of the mountains in the lake was so calm and serene, so that it was very, very peaceful, The king selected that as one of the paintings. And it was a very nice piece of art too for our senses and for meditation and all that. So then the second piece of art which he selected was a very, very dull day, right? But there were a lot of clouds and it was raining and there were also a lot of rugged mountains over there. So in that mountains, what he saw was, the king saw was, um, there were some shrubs, some bushes, they grew out of the crack in the rock. So the mountains were like that, but inside the bushes, a bird has made a small nest. And bird has made the nest and it was sitting on an egg, waiting for the egg to crack. Okay, so now in spite of so much of all this chaos, this wind, this waterfalls and everything, that it was not very good looking painting, but he was seeing that how peaceful that bird is. So it is not, it's very easy to be peaceful when everything is nice and quiet and everything. But once you are in the middle of the challenges, right? Like Arjuna was in the battlefield, it is very difficult to be calm. So Krishna says you have to attain the state of Siddha Pragya. So that means you have to be balanced. So you have to be calm in spite of all the challenges, all the difficulties. Difficulties will be there. So what is so great about to, you are very calm when there is no challenge, nothing is there. But really when you are in the middle of all this, how are you going to act? That is what this Gita guides us. Gita takes us to that. Right? You have to be calm all the time. Like a bird is sitting, he's unconcerned about it. It's all natural. Here we have to go into this. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we have to be very mindful all the time. We have to be selfless. Then only you can achieve that state. How we can achieve that state? So that is the story exemplifies that. So we have to reach that. That's the please. All right. So what does Gita teach us? Basically, what it says is like Gita takes us to this transformation path from inaction to karma yoga. Okay, so you have to give up inaction and you have to start the karma. How you should be, doing this karma through dharma, bhakti, and jnana. So we have to develop this. So how we should be to achieve any goal, you just can't do without following any rules. There are some rules and regulations. You have to follow dharma. So yoga actually basically is another word for discipline. Okay. So when you say yoga, that means you have to be very, very disciplined. It is not just that, karma yoga means you just have to act. How you have to act. Okay, how Arjuna acted, how he has to transform himself, how he has to fight, what is the attitude, we have to develop the attitude for us. So it's a very, very big journey, for all of us. And Dharma, Bhakti and Jnana, and once we follow this, Dharma and Bhakti, then we will realize slowly that, all this worldly riches and all this world that has to offer is all transient. It's impermanent. Okay, then slowly we'll realize, hey, there is something more permanent which we have to go into it. So slowly that Brahma Jigyasa comes up. So we start inquiring about, okay, now what is this? This is not happiness. It's not the real happiness. So we start craving for the real happiness and then going into search for the Brahman or knowing who we really are. So when we do that, slowly Vairagyam comes. So once Vairagyam comes, so that is like, you get totally detached. So once we are detached of all this, then slowly we go into the self-realization. Yeah. So that is the path of transformation which Gita has proposed and we have to follow that. Yeah, so with this, I come to the end of this session. So Gita is huge, okay, it's very, very big. So I don't know in this 10 minutes what can we what in. So for students, it's really very, very important, and all of you should take this task of reading the Bhagavad Gita. All right, please read the Bhagavad Gita, keep a copy with you, and always it will help you. And it will take maybe by the time you finish your you if you become you finish your end of your life, you become retired and you settle down. Maybe at that time you will have some glimpse of it. But keep on the struggle and keep continuing with the Gita. It's a universal message. Jai Sai.
Thank you, sir, for stressing the importance of Bhagavad Gita in education. Now I request Dr. Preeta ma'am to felicitate a token of love to Sri Sankar sir. Moving on, I now request Sister Neha Pradhan to present on the significance of the celebration of Gita Jayanti. I welcome you, Sister. Om Shri Sai Ram. Offering my most reverential pranams at the lotus feet of our divine master, Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba. Sai Ram to one and all present here. Today, on this very occasion of Gita Jayanti, I, Miss Neha Pradhan, is standing before you to speak on the significance of Gita Jayanti. So, the Holy Gita Jayanti, or the birthday of Bhagavad Gita, is celebrated throughout the world by all the admirers and lovers of this most sacred scripture. Most sacred scripture that is on the day of Ekadashi, that is on the half-right month of the Margashesha, according to the Hindu calendar. It was on this very day when it was on this very day that Sanjaya narrated the dialogue between Sri Krishna and Arjuna to the Dhritarashtra, and the great teachings is the great teachings of Bhagavad Gita is available to us today. The Gita is the most beautiful and one of the philosophical songs. It contains the sublime lesson of wisdom and philosophy. It is the celestial song. And it is the universal gospel. It contains the message of life that appeals to all, irrespective of race, creed, age, or religion. The Gita was given to us about 60,000 years ago. The teachings are based on the sacred Upanishads, and it reveals the metaphysical classics of India. The Gita was given to us by Lord Krishna as the most wonderful conversation between him and his most beloved devotee, that is Arjuna. There are many examples of great people who have taken Bhagavad Gita as an inspiration. So I would like to name a few. Those are Draupadi, Sudama, Sabari, Kunti, Hanuman, Mahatma Gandhi, Swami Shivananda, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Albert Einstein, and Sunita Williams. Albert Einstein says, and I quote, "When I read the Bhagavad Gita and reflect about how God created this universe, everything else seems so superfluous." Sunita Williams, she holds the longest record of spacewalk as a woman, and when she was heading on to her expedition, she carried a Ganesh idol and a copy of Bhagavad Gita with her. And I'd like to read her words. "Those are spiritual things to reflect upon yourself, life, the world around you, and see the things the other way." I thought it was quite appropriate. When she was heading towards her expedition, she took these two spiritual things to make her base and to move forward towards her task. She also added that the book enlightened her about the things she was doing and the reason for doing it, and helped her clear her doubts on the purpose of her life. The Gita shows a way to rise above the world of duality and the pairs of opposites, and to acquire the eternal bliss and immortality. It is the gospel of action. It teaches the rigid performance of one's duty in society and a life of active struggle, keeping the inner being untouched by the surroundings, and renouncing the fruits of the action as an offering to our beloved Lord. The Gita is a source of power and wisdom. It is a source of power and wisdom, and it strengthens you whenever you feel weak. It insists you to follow the path of righteousness. It teaches the rigid performance of one's duty in the society and the life of active struggle, keeping the inner significance untouched by the outer surroundings. The Gita is not merely just a book or a scripture. It is a living voice carrying an eternal, indispensable, and vital energy to mankind. The verses embody words of wisdom coming from the infinite ocean of knowledge and absolute itself. It is embedded in our sanskaras and linked to our inner source directly. To be always conscious of divine, to ever feel connected with the divine presence of our Lord, to live always in the awareness of the Supreme Being in the chambers of your heart and everywhere around you, it is verily to live in the life of fullness and divine perfection on earth itself. Such a constant remembrance of God and such an attitude to have God inside us in such a constant remembrance will free us from the clutches of illusions. To forget Him is to be assailed by fear. To live in unbroken remembrance of the supreme truth is to remain always in the reign of light, peace, and bliss, far beyond the reach of illusion and delusion. In simple words, the message of Gita leads a man to the life of perfection, where, while performing his daily duties on the earth, forgetting the Lord and the world has turned towards sense indulgence, riches and desires. A terrible price has been paid. O man, enough of this forgetfulness. The Lord has warned you against your heedlessness. If out of egoism thou wilt not hear, then thou shalt perish. It is a matter of great regret that our youth, the men and women of our country, have forgotten the main significance of the very holy scripture that is Bhagavad Gita. It is a book that is present in the household of each and every individual, but one cannot consider oneself as having attended a good standard of education if one does not have a very sound knowledge about Gita. Live in the spirit of teachings of Gita. Mere talks or lectures won't help us. So we should follow the proper guidance and provided by Gita. The teachings of Gita are broad, sublime, and universal. They do not belong to any particular sect, creed, age, place, or country. They are meant for all. They are within the reach of all. Gita has a message for a solace, peace, freedom, salvation, and perfection of all human beings. With this, I would like to conclude my talk. Sai Ram. Thank you, Sister Neha Pradhan, for highlighting the significance of today's celebration. Now, I welcome third-year sisters to sing a song in glory of Lord Krishna, who as Jagat Guru imparted Gita to humanity. I welcome you, sisters. Oh, Shri Sai. Radhe Krishna ki jyoti alokik dino lok bichai rahi hai dino lok bichai rahi hai bhakti vinati kabhi bahulani piri par गीत हो मेरी बांसुरी का गीत हो तुम प्रेम हो तुम प्रीत हो मनमीत हो राधे मेरी रंगीत हो तुम प्रेम हो तुम प्रीत हो मनमीत हो राधे मेरी रंगीत हो बोलो कृष्ण महाराज की जय। It was indeed soothing to listen to the glory of Lord Krishna. Thank you, sisters. Now I request the sisters to enact a skit on Yogakshemam Mahavyaham. I welcome you, sisters.
Om Shri Sai Ram. I offer my most humble pranam at Bhagavan's lotus feet. I, Miss Hema, student of third year BSc Nursing, standing before you to introduce a skit on Yoga Kshema Vahamyaham on the occasion of Gita Jayanthi. Now, let us have an introduction of the character. Vallabhacharya as Miss Sirisha, wife of Vallabhacharya as Vilvapriya, Narayana first son as Kiruba, Murari second son as Saivani, Mukunda third son as Vaishnavi, Krishna as Manisha, Balarama as Swarnalata. Once there lived a great devotee of Lord Krishna named Vallabhacharya. He is fond of Gita and leading his life by chanting the slokas of Gita every day. He lives in a small hut along with his family. Narayana, Sukunda, Nani, come here. I will teach you one sloka, okay? Ananya, Shinda, and Roma. These do not wait to pass away. Tesham Nityayuktana. Yogakshemam Mahamyaham. All should learn this yoga and in today evening prayer you should chant together, okay? As the days goes by, Vallabhacharya in-depth into Gita and always enjoying Gita by chanting slokas. After a few days, one fine morning, Vallabhacharya will be going to river for a bath. Yes, my dear. Yes, dear. I arranged something for you. You please keep playing on. My love, what is this? My kids are feeling hungry. I want to feed him. What I will do? Let me speak with him. Swami, yes, baby. You always keep on reading this Gita. You know, our kids are feeling hungry, Swami. I don't have anything to feed them. What are you saying, baby? Nothing is there. No, Swami. Whatever you got, long back got over. I don't have anything to feed the kids. As a father, you have to satisfy the kids' needs, Swami. Wow, goodness, Krishna, you're smiling at me. Vallabhacharya, out of anger, strikes out the sloka Ananya Chintayin Toma in Gita. I don't put it, Swami. What is this? Now, two little boys are coming to Vallabha's house. To feed my kid. My husband always he's a great devotee of you. And you are not taking care of our family, Krishna. What is this? Now, entry of two little boys to Vallabha's house. My God, who's these two little boys? They are looking so cute. Maybe he has said something to somebody. Who are they? Oh, little boy, what happened to your dad? Who did this to you? Your own is bleeding very badly. Your husband was. My husband? No. Krishna, what I am hearing? He can't do such a thing to anybody. He's so kind, Krishna. What is this? Let him come. I'll ask to him. Baby, I'm so tired. I need things to drink. Can you give me a glass of water? Then what about these things, Swami? And what about that little boy? These things? I don't know. Who has sent this out? And who is that little boy? Swami, when you went out, the two boys in a bullock cart, they came and they have loaded these things. When they were about to return back, I saw a big gash on one boy's back. It was bleeding, Swami, and when I asked him, he told, you knows. What is this, Swami? How can you do such thing to this little boy?
Krishna, Krishna. Dr. Krishna is one of the main tasks of the law. Know the Lord's assurance. Yogakshemam Vahamyaham. I shall take care of the well-being of my devotees. It's not an empty declaration.
It is the mom of the Lord, and he is the very embodiment of the truth.
The man of faith need not worry about who will take care of him. If he devotes all his time to thoughts of the divine, God will decide what to give, when to give, and where.
Hence, dedicates all actions to God out of pure love, total faith, and he will take care of the devotee.
Yogakshemam Vahamyaham.
In this modern world, people are living today with lack of faith and gratitude in the path of devotion. But great devotees in the past faced such orders with faith and fortitude. They secured the God's grace and experienced the bliss for achieving their goal in life. Now, we are going to conclude the skit by highlighting three essential things: implicit faith, intense love, and total surrender. Thank you. Jai Saranam.
Thank you, sisters, for your wonderful act, delivering a strong message for all of us to follow. Now we will have the most awaited moment of the day. Now I call upon the Gopikas to shower their love towards Lord Krishna through their devotional dance. I welcome you, sisters. Thank you, sisters, for your beautiful dance performance. Now, I request our ever charming Miss Hima Bindu ma'am, nursing faculty, to introduce the chief guest of the day. I welcome you, ma'am.
Om Shri Sairam. I offer my most humble pronouns at the welcome with the feet of all Bhagwan Pillars, Sarati Sai Baba. I, Himabendu, take this pride moment to introduce our chief guest of the day, our dear Veerama. The name was given by Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba Varu in 1963, born and brought up in Sai family devotee. Ma joined Balvikas in 1970 as very first batch, continued as Balvikas Guru on state faculty Karnataka, participated and organized many cultural programs in the Divine Presence from 1972 onwards. Ma studied Bachelor of Arts and worked in books and publications. Ma joined Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Medical Sciences in October 2000 during project time, selected by Bhagwan to work as dietary kitchen manager and canteen manager. Sangama had great privilege is to serve in Sai Karuna, stayed with Sai children from 2010 till 2020 as Bhagwana. Continuing Sai Mission Service as State Coordinator for Mahila Skill Development Program. Coming to her achievement, chosen and blessed to receive Best Service Award from our institute and Achievement Award from Balavikas at Prashantilayam. And also I will return to serve mankind in Sai Mission with love and humble prayers. This is my honor to welcome Srimati Sai Rama to address the brethren. I welcome you, ma'am.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Offering my loving pronouns to most beloved Bhagwan Baba Varu, eminent EHV Gurus, Brother Shravan, parents, loving faculties of Nursing College, and most loving, dearest Sai Karuna children of Sai. Once you come to Sai Karuna, the moment you come to college, right? So I'll be happy to see you all, and it's my great privilege to address regarding Bhagavad Gita in daily life and how Gita will help in our daily life with few illustrations and of course all connected with hostel. I wanted to say few things. Firstly, I learned Bhagavad Gita shlokas when I was 6-year-old girl in Balika's classes. Those times we don't know the meaning of Bhagavad Gita shlokas, just like parents we used to learn all the Bhagavad Gita shlokas, and every year it will be a recitation competition of Bhagavad Gitas from the school side also. Each year one chapter. Almost we used to complete and getting the prize, but we don't know the meaning those days. But still, basic meanings was, next slide please. As a Balika's children, really, our teachers used to give some proper instructions with how to behave as a Sai child, Sai student those days. And then you can see the second picture, that is Arjuna is surrendering to Krishna, though he is having Gandiva, Pashupatastra, blessed by Ishvara, Maheshwara, still he is having the thing that they wanted to face the Kurukshetra war, right? Everybody knows that. But after seeing the battlefield, gurus, Bhishma, Drona, Karna, brothers, Dhritarashtra, etc., he lost his hope and Gandhi started telling him. I'm just giving some comparative to all the first year girls. How many are here? Yes, you're all sitting here. First time, if we come to hostel, exactly like the status of Arjuna only. First thing, Gandhi, that is your cell phone only there, right? And Bhishma, Drona, Arjuna, of course, HODs, etc. And if you see, especially Northeasters, Idli Vada and rice, Kara Pongal, right? You use your hopes, how to survive for this new year. This is what the life. Every time, Swami told, Vishada will come first. The first chapter, the name is Arjuna Vishada Yoga. Vishada means depression. Why they made it that the song of God is started with Vishada? For that, Swami is narrating one thing. We can see the process of rain, right? When the black clouds will be there in the throat, the sky, thundering, right? Lightning, so much of disturbances, trees, etc. Then the heavy rain will come, right? Everybody knows that. After that, what will happen? We can see the white clouds, right? It moves very fast and the clear sky we can see. Similarly, always anything, it won't come easily, right? So once the Vishada will come, anything will come. What we are doing, Shishya Steham Shadi Mamkvam Sannam. In the second chapter, he will express all his depression, but until he will tell, Swami, I am your Shishya. This is what Arjuna told. Soon after that, Bhagavan Vacha starts. Until that, Bhagavan will listen everything. Right? It's not like that he's not listening, but we have to tell him, Swami, I will oblige your words. I will follow you. Then Swami started telling how to make it. And next, please. These are all the shlokas, 18 chapters. All the girls, they chanted very nicely. The Namasparana of Krishna is also very beautiful. And dance presentation and surrendering to the God, Alavina's Chaitanya. It's very, very beautiful. Once again, a big hands to all the girls. And this is again one shloka from the Dhyana shloka. This is not from Bhagavad Gita. Mukam karoti vachalam panghum langayate yet krupa tamaham parve paramanandamadhavam. You're all going to make it you are professionals and nurses and paramedical girls. He is Srinivas, first underwent surgery in our hospital. He is from Karnataka, Bellary. You can see parents in the first picture in 2000. The second picture in 2023, August. Recently, I met him, I think in our college program, they only met the same person. And parents have become very old, and that boy is also wants to meet me because I was in the library. I know how much anxiety is having that time. There is no hopes for that in 2000. And father told, because of Swami's grace, he survived. And they're having that hope too. Again, he's having some problem. I don't know exactly what is the discharge from what is the next procedure they said, but they are having a strong faith that Mukam Karoti Vachalam. The dumb can sing, speak. The lame can climb up the hill. When Bhagwan's grace will be there, definitely nothing is impossible. Nothing is going back in our life. Swami will give all understand. The next please, next slide. So when we came to hospital, I think some of our senior, of course, Shravan brother is also there. So it's a huge hospital, right? How to make it? Everything is very new. And I studied in arts. They appointed me as director teacher manager and not studied MBA, no management course, no science background, no total nutrition things. But Swami, you can see the things. That is, Swami, your work. But you are given the opportunity, right? So it's not like you are all coming for through your applications or your parents wants or something. Only because of divine grace you are here. So consider that. And whenever we will pray like Ananias Children, just to the beautifully girls they enacted, amazing energy and no Ananias Children, there is no chinta, no nothing to worry. Okay, that we have to inculcate in our life. We have to think better way because as Bhagavad Gita says, next slide please, karma, bhakti and jnana yoga. Sir also mentioned this is if not all the 18 shlokas, 18 chapters mean. Remember, the essence of Bhagavad Gita will stands on karma yoga. Karma. Morning till evening, so many actions will build it. Swami told if you are not doing our actions, that is, it's not possible. As a human being, we have to do, right? You have to say everything. Okay, what? How we can make it that purification in our karma is sarva karma bhagavat priyatham. Whatever you do, your actions, offer to God. Make it, Swami should please this action. It is not for anyone, right? Swami has given this task. Let me do this one. And whatever best I can do, let me do. For all karmas, reaction, reflection, resound. Nobody can escape from the karma. Right? So, the karma should, so you can see our Karuna Master, your sisters, can you identify that picture where it is? Yes? Washing area, my dear children. Okay. So, karma. Second is, it's an amazing miracle in our hospital. Girls will come from all over India, whether they are known to Swami or not. Bhakti. They will listen to Namasprana, attend for Nagasankirtan. That will purifies the entire atmosphere. Through the Bhakti, definitely we can make the good changes in our atmosphere. Good vibrations we can make. Through Bhakti we will get Shraddha and Bhakti. Is it not? Shraddha, one lavate prana. That is also in Bhagavad Gita. Unless Shraddha or Nashreyo Niyamam Vina. This is also quote from Bhagavad Gita. Rules and regulations is for our betterment. It is not for anybody. Children, listen. All these rules and regulation is framed by Bhagavan, but all these rules and regulation already told in Dwapara Yuga by Sri Krishna Paramatma. Right? So, Bhakti Yoga. Then after Karma Bhakti, what will you get? You can see the first class children are sitting on Jnana. Now they know they are efficient and we can see our, as your charming Bindu, etc. There are quite many girls they have come from our institution, right? So, this is how the process will be, right? Karma, Bhakti, Jnana. Next. Jnanam latva param shanti achirena vigacchati. Now, there are quite many girls are going for mental health sciences. Some Kadapans you already went? Yeah. See, that is those symptoms and all already Krishna Paramatma told already. Krodha bhavati samoha, samoha smriti vibramaha, smriti vibramsha buddhi nasha pranashyati. This is in second chapter. Through krodha, unnecessary getting angry. No need to listen properly, no need to think properly. Krodha bhavati samoha. They will get some kind of disturbances, samoha. No, have to be, have to scold her, have to do something wrong to her. That samoha, smriti vibrama. What they are doing, what they are not doing properly, that they are not thinking. Something they want to do. Because when they will get angry, the proper things won't come. That's what Swami will tell. Whenever you get angry, drink 1 cup of cold water or look your face in the mirror. Is it not? To control the anger. Krodha bhavati samoha, samoha smriti vibrama, smriti vibramsha buddhi naso. That is not in control. Psychological imbalances, disorders. Right? These are all the things you have studied, right? For them only, you have to make care plan and everything. And so be careful before writing the care plan. I should not have it. Yes, that is the precautionary things, right? Buddhi Nasha Pranashati, if they are not having buddhi, what will happen? We become mad, right? Nobody will listen to you. Anybody is going to listen about mad persons, they think? No. They will tell simply, I know he's mad, that's all over. So, to come up and just connected the Bhagavad Gita shlokas are already given the symptomatics, right? So, come back to this one. Jnanam latva param shanti. If we are, everybody wants peace, right? Peaceful life, calm, quiet, smile, blissful. Is it not? Anybody says no, I don't want? No, nobody wants. Even dead body will tell, rest in peace, Papa. Already dead, but still we are telling rest in peace. Why shanti is required? Shanti is required because the only through bliss, only through contentment, only through God grace we can get that shanti. As soon as we get the prashanti area, definitely that all the good activities, everything, that vibrations, right? Peace. Nobody wants to raise our voice or speak. So this is what eternal peace. And come back to children. You are so lucky. No need to make it 18. If you are not, no 18 shlokas, definitely you know Brahmarpanam and Aham Vaishvana. Right? Yeah. See, Swami made it. If you are not going to chant, but with permission of college and authorities, definitely I come and teach all the 18 shlokas for all the girls. Next year, all the existing shlokas will be right? It's simple thing. Okay, come back to Brahmarpanam. We can see Swami started this Brahmarpanam for our Thai students, right? You can see earlier, it started in almost 1950 times. Those days, Swami himself used to serve the food. You know how many serving girls are going to serve the food for your friends only. Please keep a nice smile on your face and then you are chanting Brahmarpanam. Have a thing that that meaning and all already you know that, right? Brahma. The one who is eating Brahma, what is the dish is given by Brahma, right? All the throughout the actions are Brahma Karma Samadhi. Aham Vaishvana Bhutta. And the embodiment of divine love. This is what Swami is doing, right? Prema Swarupalara, Swarupalara. So Swami told, when highlighting this point, while eating food, you should have little quiet mind, no need to talk too much, raise your voices. Why? Because what kind of food you are taking, that the process will come to your thought. That is the process for your thoughts. Okay? See, my mind, I should get everybody knows head, heart, hand, right? We should get good thoughts. Then good deeds will come, good speech will come, good things we can make it, right? So, I'm not telling you, don't want to talk or something. See to it, whatever is relevant. Next person, how much in volume you can speak, that much only you can speak. It's not like public speak, right? So make it like that. See the things, have the control of your thoughts so that you can stimulate. This is nothing but day-to-day life Bhagavad Gita things, right? Not just chanting the shloka. Have the control of your thoughts so that constructive things you can make it instant. So what do we have? You know, these other third years or the fourth years, how the group activities conducted. So not only just you are taking only BSc nursing or a candidate, you are going to become a leader, right? The leader should demonstrate herself. Is it not? It is not like that if you are not following, they will tell you are the lying charge, you are not coming in time, then why you are schooling? The other will ask, right? Whether it's junior, senior. So better practice before you tell. This is Abhyasena to Kaunteya, Maya Kena cha Gojate. This is also words from Bhagavad Gita. It's not learning shlokas, bhajans or something. We should practice it. We should know the meaning. We should know the inner significance of those things. Right? Then only we will come to know what is Nilakanta means. We can see how much struggle he has taken. He has taken the poison of it. Right? Maheshwara. Right? Then beautiful, Hare Govinda Krishna, we can feel that beautiful Krishna is right in front of us, right? So even that one girl, if she's making that, automatically that feeling will come, right? So, Abhyasinatu Kaunteya, this is what, definitely you all will agree, you won't celebrate at your home all kind of festivals like national festivals or all religion festivals except in Satya Sai institutions. Do you agree, children? Yes. So, Sarvadharman Parityaja, whatever religion, whatever caste, whatever creed, we are not telling, oh, our friend is also doing, let me learn. So, you are going to learn so many things. So, that energy you will get actually, right? You will learn so many things. Then, challenges will come, no doubt, right? So, learning is a challenge, and getting up, especially for nursing profession, especially all the others will agree, getting up for Suprabhatam, right? Yes, but the discipline makes very strong, the friendships you are going to work, right? So, whenever we will be having problems are simultaneous. It is not like that only Sunday will come. After Sunday, Monday will be there. Then continuous, it will be day and night is common, right? But whatever we will having any challenges in our life, I'm not calling as a problem because it's a continuous process, right? See, from first year degree, first batch, you know what is the thing. Secondly, some other things will be there. Practicals, internship, and so many girls, of course, for warden, on madams, everybody, right? It is not, they are not out of problem, everybody. But समाने ने कहा टूटी हुई तस्वीर बनती है तेरे दरबार में बिगड़ी हुई तस्वीर बनती है. This is, it's there, yeah. Okay, no problem. So, I am telling this doha of Shirdi Sai Baba's one beautiful Kawali is there. In God's code, everything is possible. Okay? So remember that those days, always God is with us. He is a friend, He is a mother, He is a father. And Bhagavad Gita is not only for, there is no age criteria, children. Definitely, whenever you will read Bhagavad Gita, definitely you will get an answer. All the philosophers, Neha, I think, she showed all the evidence, right? So, Sunita, Einstein, so any philosopher you take, Arabindo or Hindu, they are all philosophers, they are working now. Because that is Shraddha in that their field. Any field you take, whether it's political, sports people, or anything, they will be having total concentration on their work, karma, actions, so that they will get good benefit out of it. Should I conclude it or over? 5 minutes. Yeah. Recently, one story, and it's a very quite interesting. You will get the answer. I think this story is related by Bhagwan in 70 years back. Okay. Once it happened, actually, my mother is having more girls rather than boys. So she was forcing to Swami that Swami I should get boy. Swami materialized one paneer fruit. And Swami told to my mother, and see, Swami has taken back. Unfortunately, the boys, the baby stayed only for 3 months, the baby passed away. Then Swami narrated this story. Once in Kailasa, Parvati and Shiva, they are having a discussion. Parvati is informing Shiva, see, Lakshmi is staying in Vaikuntha, so prosperous. And Saraswati is sitting on the lotus. For me, you see, full old Himalayas, and you are wearing Buddha, like no Charmabara, right? So then Ishwara will tell, Parvati, we are all Jagatah Pitara Vande Parvati. We are having the entire Jagat, whole universe is our own, so no need to build separate home. Then she will force me, if you are not going to build, I am ready to build a house. Let us stay. Okay, but you remember, once we build that house, Shani Bhagavan, Saturn, right? He will come and spoil. This is what his duty. Then Shani, you can go and inform that he should not destroy our house. Okay, fine. See, he has to obey wife, right? So he will tell, I will go and ask him. Then she will ask the question. If he is not going to agree, what he will do? Shiva will ask for it. Then why he has to come and destroy the house? I myself will be burned or I will destroy the house. Then before going, what is the indication I can make of whether he is agreed for your commitment or not? Then Shiva, Parvati will tell, please play Damaru. Okay? Damaru song will come now. So if Damaru song will come means he is not agreed for this condition. He will come and spoil the house. So once I listen, I will myself only destroy the house. No need to be, he will to come all the way. Then he will go all the way. Shanishwara, he will tell, Shiva will tell to Shani Bhagwan, see this is the thing. Then Swami, why you have to come all the way? You have sent one word, I would have come and do my this thing. That is his duty, right? He has to do. He is the Yamatrapala's second son. One is Ravi, one is Shani Bhagwan. Okay, fine. He said, because of Lord Shiva has come and asked, I don't want to disturb. Then he was very pleased. Shiva came all the way there. And Shiva is also very happy because he listened my words. Out of his duty, he said he will agree. Fine. Then what Shiva will ask for you, Arun, is very happy you ask me any good so that I will grant you. Then Shani Bhagwan will ask, Swami, if we take 1 or 2 lives with the dharma, I will be happy because after certain age, everybody should give up the body, right? Or some instances. So you will get Pradaya Karana, like floods, earthquakes, etc. How your Rupa will be? I wanted to see with your dance, Rudra Tandava. I wanted to see Swami. This is what is. Then, okay, Shiva is already Natya Priya, right? Nataraja. And the over. The very sound has come. Parvati listened the sound, started burning the house, over, Shiva came back. What Parvati, what you did, you spoil your house. Swami, you would make that signal, right? So I followed. Then Shiva said, because Ganeshwara asked me to dance, I gave that Damaru. It is not like that he is not agreed. The thing, Parvati is happy for whatever commitments. Shiva is happy for whatever his commitments. Shani Bhagwan is also happy for his commitments. The destiny is like this. Right? This is God's plan. We are planning too many things. We wanted to become like this, like this, like this. God knows what. We are in the hands of God, right? He knows the best. Surrender to Him. Always His plans will work. Don't get depressed when it is not going to happen. We can ask, we can request God, not question God. Because He knows best, right? We are singing Mata Pita Guru Deva Mariyante, right? So He knows everything. Then when Swami is here, right? We will practice in our day-to-day life, Bhagavad Gita shlokas, as well as Swami's words, nothing. Both are same actually. But once we practice only, we come to know. Otherwise, only bookish knowledge, only theory, right? We have to sit and read. But nothing will go to Mastaka. Not in Pustaka, it should be in Mastaka. Okay? Let us all praise Swami. And this auspicious day, Vaikuntha Ekadashi, he will grant all that he will be very pleased today, right? He will come in the golden chariot, Uttara, so many namasmaranas going on. So we praise Swami. Swami, please be with us always and guide us. We will follow you and we surrender to you. And thanks for kind listening to each and everyone. Thanks for the very good opportunity to share your thoughts with our Bhagavad Gita. Thanks for listening to Masters. We will guidance about Gita to all our Sai, lovely children. Love you all children, love you Swami. Thank you, Saram.
Thank you, ma'am, by enlightening us by your words and simplifying the shlokas. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Dr. Preeta ma'am to felicitate Srimati Sai Meera ma'am with a token of love.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Sister Isabella John, 30 BSc Nursing, to render the vote of thanks. I welcome you, Sister.
Om Sri Sai Ram. I offer my most humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Baba, Sri Sati Sai Baba. Respected dignitaries and my dear sisters, Sai Ram to all. Gratitude can transform common days into thanksgiving, turn routine jobs into joy, and change ordinary opportunities into blessings. I would like to thank Srimati Sai Meera Ma'am, Chief Guest of the Day, for your valuable presence and genuine experience. Thank you. My heartfelt thanks to Sri Shankar Sir, ESP Guru, for addressing on role of Bhagavad Gita in education. Thank you, sir. I take this great privilege to offer my sincere gratitude to Dr. D.C. Sundaresh Sir, Director of our institute, for conveying his blessings in absence. Thank you, sir. I express my gratitude to the person who has always supported us, guided and motivated us in each and every step, and for conveying the blessings even in absence, who is none other than Dr. A.R. Manjari ma'am, Principal College of Nursing. Thank you, ma'am. My earnest gratitude to our EHP Guru, Sri K. Uma Maheshwar Rao Garu and Srimati Saroja Krishnamurthy ma'am, for their encouragement and everlasting support rendered to us throughout the program and being a pillar in organizing the program in a wonderful manner. Thank you, sir and ma'am. My sincere thanks to all EHP Gurus, Sri Krishnan Sir, Sri Krishnamurthy Sir, and Dr. Sai Rajni ma'am for helping us to integrate the human values. Thank you, ma'am and sir. I express my gratitude to Dr. Preeta ma'am for delivering a welcome address. Thank you, ma'am. I extend my gratitude to HODs of various departments, Sri Shravan Sir, Senior Manager, Special Invitees, our English Ma'am, Srimati Rajeshri Ma'am, Miss Beverly Ma'am, Warden Ma'am, Assistant Warden Ma'am, Srimati and Sri Ishwaraya Garu, staff of our institute, and members of our Sai family who are attending through online. Thank you all. My sincere thanks to our beloved teachers and sisters of College of Nursing and Allied Health Sciences. Thank you all. My vote of thanks will remain incomplete if I forget to thank my dear third year sisters and all the participants of the program. Thank you, sisters. I thank Swami for making this program a grand success. Thank you and Jai Sai Ram. I request the dignitaries to perform Mangalarti. Vallabhacharya and Krishna.
Siri and मध्ये कर रहे हैं.